Hello and welcome to Daikin Field Service Management Training Series. In this video, we will see how to complete a breakdown ticket. Once you have received the ticket, please click on Accept. After accepting the ticket, you can click on Get Started to begin. Please check your escalation status, priority, and then the customer address and details. Please contact the customer using their mobile number before traveling. Please click on Travel when you are ready to move towards customer site. Once you have traveled to the customer's site and spoken to the customer, please click at Mark at Arrival at site. It will ask you if you want to check in or not. Please click on Yes to proceed. Here we will see the past 5 ticket history of the customer. Please go through the history in order to notice if there are any particular trends with the machine that the customer has, or if there is a recurring problem. After checking the history, please click on Next. This is the machine details screen. Please add the machines here. You can either type in the details manually or you can click on the QR code. Note, you cannot add non-commissioned machines to this. After adding both IDU and ODU, please click on Next. This will check if this particular machine is tagged to this specific customer or not. If we have reached the spare parts screen, it means that the machine is tagged to this particular customer. In case of a breakdown ticket, you may need to select one or more spare parts from the spare parts screen. Select the model number for which you want to choose the spare parts, the IDU or ODU. Once you have selected the machine, click on the Select Spare Parts drop down. You will see a list of spare parts for this particular machine. Select a spare part to proceed. If there is no spare part required for this ticket, please do not select any options. In case you have selected a spare part by accident, please mark owned quantity as 0. Owned quantity means that this quantity you will need in order to fix the machine and fix this breakdown ticket. So in case you have added a part accidentally, please mark this owned quantity as 0. This will remove the spare part entry from this ticket. Or else, if you want to use the spare part or request for the same, please click the desired quantity. Now the next item is used quantity. So used quantity would be the number of spare parts actually being installed in the customer's machine. So for example, if I have ordered 2 units of motor base and I will install both units, I will put the used quantity as 2. Please note, for all high value spare parts, please input the serial ID here so that this could get verified from C4C. If you are not carrying the spare part with you, please click on Reschedule. This will allow you to reschedule this breakdown ticket to a different time when you have picked up the spare part from the inventory. For rescheduling, you can select the reason. For example, here we can say that the parts are in transit. Then we can select the date and time for rescheduling. Please consult with your customer as to when they are available for this rescheduled ticket. I will put this ticket 3 minutes from now. Below that we have the technician comments. It also says that please add defective parts details here. So for example, I added the fan motor. So in order to get a new motor, what we need to do here is put the serial number of the old fan motor. When you click on submit, this ticket will get rescheduled to the time you have selected above. However, if the customer still insists on getting a job sheet, you can click on service report and this will take you to the job sheet. However, we are not going through that option at this moment, so we will unselect this and we will click on submit. So the ticket has been rescheduled successfully. Once a ticket is rescheduled, you can go and pick up the spare parts. And after that, you can go to assign tickets and get started on the same ticket at the time when it is rescheduled. Click on get started and follow all the processes we have seen previously. Please do note that the machine details are saved here since it is the same ticket which we have rescheduled. Click on travel. After reaching the site, click on mark arrival at site. Click yes for checking in. Please review the customer service history if required. Click on next. We can see that the IDO and ODO numbers are retained from before rescheduling. Please click on next. Here, the case is assumed that this ticket has been rescheduled couple of hours later or to another day, and we have picked up 2 units of motor base, and we will be installing both of them, so we will update the used quantity as 2. Please also put in the serial ID of the new motor base. After you have filled in all the information, please click on open job sheet. We have now reached the job sheet. Please check for all the relevant details regarding customer information and please have the email address updated. Otherwise, the customer will not receive their job sheet or warranty card. Product type is automatically selected by the time of ticket creation. Please select the appropriate service categories. Please enter the purchase date. Since it is a breakdown ticket, the error code is mandatory. However, in the case that the machine does not operate and you are not able to see an error code, please select 00 no error code. However, since we are replacing the fan motor, we will select an error code pertaining to the fan motor. And since this is a breakdown ticket, the operational data for after is mandatory. So there are a total of 16 fields, out of which 8 fields refer to values before the replacement and 8 fields for the values after the replacement. Please take the necessary readings. If required, you can attach pictures of the non-functional spare parts, or you can also attach images of the work done at the site. Please also fill in the work done details. Please also request the customer to share their remarks. Now please request the customer to sign in this area. Now please put your own signature here. Also, please tick the I've read and accepted the privacy policy service checkbox. Once all the details are filled in, please request the customer to share the work completion code with you. After adding the work completion code, please click on Validate. This checks that the work completion code that has been shared is correct. Once all the details are filled in, please click on Submit. Before submitting, please select the reason as to why you are submitting this job sheet. Since we have replaced the fan motor, you will click on Fan Motor Replaced. Click on Yes once you have selected the appropriate reason. We have successfully submitted this breakdown ticket, and we have also done a rescheduling for picking up spare parts. Note that rescheduling can also be done in case a customer is not available at their site at the desired time. So please contact the customer and ensure that they are available at the site, or else you can reschedule the ticket. Now, if the spare part is of high value, an approval will go to the ASM and they will need to approve the spare part request from their FSM login in order for you to pick up the spare parts. Thank you.